One of my fondest memories while I was going to school was saying the Pledge of Allegiance in the morning. I really loved that time where our whole class, in unison, put our right hands over our hearts and said the Pledge of Allegiance. And I felt a distinct honor as a kid to be able to do that. And there was complete silence, and everyone had a pause and kind of a dignity in their hearts. And, maybe just that's me. And, I felt, that as a young kid, but, ever since those early memories, 4th of July has always been a wonderful time of just, at first it was fireworks, and then later on when you are in high school and college, and later on through the years as you delve into the history and look at some of the wars and the outcomes and the reasons why we fought these wars. Whatever your field of interest has been, I think as a collective knowledge base, you start to realize that the beginnings of America were very distinctive and quite special in the way that those early pioneers, those early colonists, they envisioned something more for America, to be free from the shackles of tyranny, of British oppressors. They envisioned a time where, humanity's future would be free. And I guess that all comes really full circle for me, being a dad and a parent, and thinking about the future for my kids, realizing that their futures are at stake. My life is half over, and they've got the rest of theirs to go. And I feel like we still need to be fighting for the America that was the dream from those early colonists, that we not give up on civil discourse, that we not give up on speaking the truth in love, that we not give up upending and exposing darkness in all of its realms. We've been complacent, and we need to wake up. And I feel like beyond party politics, we really need to get back to the foundations of what America has always been. And I was reading a quote from Thomas Jefferson, and he says this: "May it be to the world what I believe it will be, the signal of arousing men to burst the chains and to assume the blessings and security of self-government. That form which we have substituted restores the free right to the unbounded exercise of reason and freedom of opinion." This is not going on today, by the way, but this was his expressed will. He goes on to say, "For ourselves, let the annual return of this day forever refresh our recollections of these rights and an undiminished devotion to them." I love that. May we be refreshed in what those early colonists had sought out to do for us. Freedom is costly. Freedom is not free. Freedom costs all of us to do our part collectively, with all of our cultures, with all of the myriad identities, particular identities that want attention. It's okay, there's room, but at the same time, we all have to abide by the same rules which protect all of our rights. If we give them up wholesale, it diminishes, stains, tarnishes everything for everyone. And I, for one, do not want that to happen to myself, to my children, your children. It's time to wake up.